Yes! Hello, people. I'm live on YouTube. I haven't been live on YouTube in a long time. Let me start with my intro. All right, guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. Welcome back to 5 Things We Learned. If you're not watching this live, it's where we, talk about the most recent game and do 5 things. I'm going to interact with the chat tonight. Thank you all for being here. And I don't actually have a lot of 5 things. I didn't watch the whole game yesterday, so I kind of want your contribution as well in the chat, so we can talk about yesterday's game. And yeah, like I said, I don't often go live anymore. I mean, I love doing live stuff. I don't know why I don't do it more. But yeah, let's have a little chat about it this evening, and let's have a good evening. Alfie Smith says, "Evening, everyone. Evening to you, Alfie. Thank you. Welcome to the stream." But obviously, it was a huge 3 points for Leeds United yesterday, and yeah, getting close to Premier League football. Type in the chat. Want to talk to all of you. Evening, Ollie. Evening, Ronnie. One of the members of the Ollie fans. Yeah, if you're not a member, why aren't you a member? I don't offer you much. I don't offer you much, but Ronnie, I appreciate all your support. Yeah, I really appreciate it, mate. And yeah, I mean, let me know your thoughts of yesterday's game, people. I mean, I've done my match reaction a bit later yesterday when I came back from work, and I mean, it's huge 3 points. I mean, thank you, Plymouth. I think we're all got to thank Plymouth after yesterday's result. But yeah, let me just start off with the number one thing I want to chat about, and I want to chat about things. I mean, I'm not going to be live for too long, but I want to chat about things, and then I want you guys to discuss them in the chat and discuss with me, and I want to know what you're thinking. Well, number one thing I want to start off with is Manor Solomon. Let's have a little chat about Manor Solomon, because a lot of people ripped him off. A lot of people didn't rate him at all. A lot of people didn't want to see him in the squad after, a certain amount of games. But yesterday, he turned it on. He really, really did turn it on yesterday, Manor Solomon. And he got a lovely goal. I mean, inside the 3rd minute, he's cut edge of the box and he's whipped one in the top corner. He just had so much freedom. I was actually really impressed with that left-hand side yesterday of Firpo, Gruev and Solomon. They just played brilliantly yesterday. I mean, Firpo was a bit faulty for the goal. I think he stood off his man a bit too much. But either way, I think for the rest of the game, he did play, very well, and what Junior Firpo's done all season. But Manor Solomon, again, got the assist for the goal as well. I think it's something like 10 goal contributions in his debut season. The last time someone done that was Robert Snodgrass, which, would you sign Manor Solomon? Let me know in the chat right now. All of you that are in here right now, smash that like button, get all your comments in. Would you sign Manor Solomon? I think Manor Solomon is a bit of a no-brainer. I mean, a lot of people don't respect it. A lot of people don't want to see Manor Solomon and don't think he's worth the hype. Don't think he's they don't understand the hype of Manor Solomon. Solomon, a rate player, now biting again like always. Is that a great player? I don't know what you're trying to say, Dave, but either way, I think Manor Solomon has been terrific this season. I really, really love Manor Solomon. I think he's been a great player, similar with Dan James on the right-hand side, and obviously I feel sorry for Laji Ramazani because, he wants to play football, but he put out that nice tweet yesterday, Ramazani. I can't really remember what it was, but it was something, I kind of touched on this in my match reaction. I don't know it. It's a Bible verse, I believe. Romans 8:18, which means the glory will come. It will be unlocked by no, that's someone actually just digging at Daniel Farke there. The sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. So he's basically saying, I'm not playing now, but, things are happening at the club is basically what he's saying. I love that from Laji Ramazani. But either way, that's because of how well Manor Solomon's playing. That's what I was getting back to. Farke has done everything he said he would. Top manager, says Lee. Yeah, fair enough, Lee. I mean, we will have let's have a discussion. Well, we'll talk about Solomon first, and then I do want to get on to Daniel Farke because that seems to still be a talking point. Get Rafinha back when we go up, mate. He's going to win the bloody Ballon d'Or. I don't think he'll be kicking around with us. I mean, mate, watching Rafinha, I don't know about you guys, but watching Rafinha, I feel like a proud dad, uncle, brother. I feel like a proud family member watching Rafinha tear up the Champions League, La Liga. Chris has said, should also talk about Farke and these doubters. He's breaking all kinds of records. I've always rated him. And yes, not always got it right, but just look at where we are. Yeah, I think what the argument people have, and I think it is an understandable argument, they look obviously at his Premier League record. We're not there yet, so we can't judge him on his Premier League record when we're in the Championship. Also, another argument is the fact that Do you think with the squad we have and the money we've spent and the best squad in the league, the best bench in the league, best players in the league, would any other manager done the sort of same thing? I guess that's people's argument. I am obviously Daniel Farke in. I've questioned his tactics. I do understand that sometimes I do watch us and there isn't a massive style of play. Obviously, there is technically, but last year it was pass to Somerville and see what happens. This year we look a much better team, and we've nailed down on things that we were doing a lot wrong, last year. But Daniel Farke, yeah, it's a discussion point. But let's talk on Solomon quick. Would you guys let me know, quick yes or no in the chat? Would you sign Solomon? And if you are new around here, don't know if you are, you might just be one of my subscribers. But if you're not, subscribe. It really helps me out. Alfie said, watch the game back and we played some really good football. Piroe could have easily had let's not even start on Joel Piroe today. I don't really have a 5 things. I don't actually have 5 things. I want you guys to kind of take over with this. Let me know 5 things that you learned from the game, or maybe something that you learned from the game. I thought Bogle was back to his best and Nonto did well with James out. I agree with Piroe could have had a hat trick. I think saying he could have had a hat trick is being nice. I think he could have had about 8 Piroe yesterday. I mean, he's so annoying. If that game ended 2-2, I don't know if Joel Piroe would have got out of Ellen Road alive. I thought Bogle was back to his best. I agree with that, Alfie. He scored so many important goals for Leeds United this season. Jayden Bogle from right back. And I don't agree with the Nonto point. I don't think Nonto was brilliant yesterday. I think he had a couple of chances. I think he did well, yeah, with James out, to be fair. But it is hard to live up to that sort of James level this season because Dan James has been arguably, Leeds' best player this season. We'll talk about that, your best player this season, player of the season. Prague is unbeaten since he dropped Melier from the goalkeeper spot. Oh, God, that whole discussion about Prague picking the team and things like that. It's nice how we control games and speed, slow tempo. Yeah, it's good when we're winning. Hi, Ollie. Hi, Julie. I was one of those people who didn't rate Manor Solomon, but the season has gone on and he's grown. And I think the club would be mad not to sign him and Rothwell. Yeah, Rothwell is another one. He definitely, I think it's no brainer to sign both of them. I think it's only I think what a lot of teams do when they get promoted is go, thank you for getting us promoted. We're not going to sign you now. I don't think that works. I think sometimes you need to stick with the players. Like if we would have got Ben White, when we first went up, that would have been brilliant. And similar with this, we can't let players like Manor Solomon slip, I don't think. And I think he's one of them that he is a Premier League player. I don't know how many more things he has to do to convince that. Yes, he has a few off games, but so does the rest of the team. I think he is a Premier League player. And I think Leeds United, if they're the right price, I'm not thinking we chuck like 25, 30 million on Manor Solomon. If they come back with that, I think there is better out there. But I think at the price that we can get him, I think you've got to sign Solomon personally, and Rothwell. I think Rothwell deserves a club. He's been kind of passed around by Bournemouth, Southampton, us, and stuff like that. He needs a club, and he's brilliant. Joe Rothwell, I'd love to see him in the Premier League. I think he suits probably Premier League football more, dictating tempo, like them nice runs. I mean, we're talking Premier League. We're not there yet, people. We're not there. But what are we saying here? Cruncher 95 UK says Largy is a player for the near future and sign Solomon ASAP. Yeah. Largy, I hope he does stay on. I hope he doesn't see this season and go, I want to go. Yep. Do we actually know the fee though? Yeah, no, I don't think there is a confirmed fee for Solomon yet. Sign Solomon, it's a big yes. Yeah, I agree. Certainly. Sign Solomon says Ronnie. And you're probably wondering, guys, why has Ronnie got that little sort of thing? I don't think you can see my mouse. He's part of the Ollie fans, not only fans, the Ollie fans. It's a members club. You can sign up. And Ronnie will tell you it's probably not worth it. He pays monthly just for nothing, really. But he helps keep these lights on. The rings that you can see in my eyes. A lot of people say, Ollie, can you get rid of the lights? I can't afford them. Because no, I'm joking. I can. Let's not get into this. I hear Rothwell's on his way out. Did you hear that? Where did you hear that from? Where did you hear that? Yes, sign Solomon. I don't think he'll be a shining star in the Premier League, but could do the job. I think if you look at the goal, again, we're talking Premier League. We're not there yet, people. We're close. As the title says, we're close, but we're not there yet. I think the jump from the Premier League or Championship to the Premier League anyway is hard enough. You might as well sign some players with Premier League experience. And Solomon does have that with Fulham and with Tottenham. Yes, he didn't have a lot of time with Tottenham, but he's got that. He's got some Premier League experience. And I think, I don't know how many how many of these players will shine next year if Leeds United do get to the Premier League, because it's a tough jump. Southampton, Leicester, and Ipswich will tell you, there are top quality players in the Championship there, like a Mavididi, like even Somerville. Somerville hasn't had the easiest time in the Premier League with West Ham. And, someone like Mavididi for Leicester, and that whole Leicester team last year was very strong. I know we doubled them, but, I don't know how many of this team, if I'm looking at the Leeds United team right now, are going to shine. I think we'll be okay. And we need to invest. We 100% need to invest. Injury prone Pascal, no cover for Roden, a goalkeeper. Where was I? Spot not sorted. A left back that can't defend, a playmaker, and a striker. Major surgery if we aim to stay. Yeah, I think it's being a bit harsh about all that, but I think if we do go up, the reality is we need players and we need a lot of them. Like I don't want to dig out players like injury prone Pascal. I think he's been unlucky with injuries, and when he's played, maybe not in the recent future, but definitely throughout majority of the season, he's been one of our players of the season. To be fair, Pascal. I'm not sure if Solomon says Raymond. He says a bit of a winger will throw his toys out the pram. Yeah, but I don't mind that when he's doing it. I do mind that, obviously, for team morale. But I see our players sometimes do that when they get subbed and things like that. Kind of respect it, because if they just came off smiling, beaming, any manager will tell you, I don't want a player smiling if he's coming off. But I get there's a way about it. The jumps to the Premier League will be even harder if we keep Farke. Let's have the Farke discussion then. Let's have the Farke discussion. That's from GSOHJM. Could you have shortened that? Told my daughter who takes grandson to and we should beat Preston, go up as champions. Well, we could get promoted as quick as Monday, which do you know what's annoying, people? Do you know what is annoying? It's not annoying. It's my girlfriend's birthday. I mean, come on. I kind of want Sheffield United to win on Friday just so we don't get promoted on Monday. Or we could maybe still, I don't know, my maths ain't mathing when it comes to what's going on in the league. But yeah, I think I'll be out for a meal or something, and then I'll see that Burnley hopefully will beat Sheffield United. And then, I don't know, for content reasons, pick a new date to have your birthday, please, girlfriend. James has been great in the Championship, but not produced at Premier League level. If we're honest, it's a whole different level. I think Man United fans will probably tell you different. Just the wingers they've had over the recent years, the Anthony's, the Jadon Sancho's in recent years. I mean, looking at it now, Garnacho's okay, isn't he? But James probably actually wasn't that bad for Man United in the end. Yes, he wasn't the best for us, but a lot of managers were playing Dan James up top, including Bielsa, Jesse Marsh. I think James has got. James will be fine in the Premier League. James is fine. What players should we keep when we go up? Only Tanaka, Roden, Nonto, Solomon, Ampadu, Stroke. That's it. Everyone else gone. I don't think players will go. I think, some players will obviously go. Is it a bit premature to be talking about who you're going to get rid of and things like that when we're not there yet? Like I said, we're close, but we're not there yet. That's the only thing. I definitely will do a video of who I want to keep and who I actually genuinely think is Premier League ready, Premier League level, because, not all of them are. But we're not going to talk about it yet. Plymouth did us a favour yesterday, says Martin. Also, smash a like button, people. It's easy. You just go down there, smash a little like. Really helps me out. Plymouth did us a favour yesterday, but they could ruin everything on the last day. I'd like to think it's not going to go to the last day, but it could do. It could do, Martin. Imagine. Yeah, we're celebrating. I've got my Plymouth scarf out. And yeah, they could ruin it for us. John Knox, Adan Ramazani to the list of, I'm guessing, players that are good enough for the Premier League. Yeah, fair enough. Farke, out of respect, he should be given 10 games, but someone ready to take it. Thing is, right, with the whole Daniel Farke thing, is people are basing it off his Norwich time, and obviously you can only base it off what he's done in the Premier League, and it hasn't been good with Norwich. But also, he spent more, I think, last season at Leeds than his whole time he did at Norwich. So money could help Daniel Farke in the Premier League. Statistically, his opening 10 games aren't very good. In most seasons he does. Last year we didn't look very good. We had a horrible August and everyone leaving and things like that. Similar, we started off a bit better this season, obviously, but the first few games against Portsmouth, Borough in the Cup and things like that, it took us a bit of time to get our first win. And in the Premier League, obviously, they will, they will haunt you. They will do twice as much damage in the Premier League than they do in the Championship, obviously. But I think Daniel Farke deserves to get obviously he deserves time. He's gonna, if he gets us promoted, of course he deserves time. I don't think, I'm seeing a lot of people say, right, we'll get promoted, then get rid of Farke, and it just doesn't work like that. Football doesn't work like that. And also similar, these players who got promoted deserve a chance in the Premier League. Of course they do. You always have to sort of do that. You know, you can't be like, cheers for your help, you know, Furpo, or cheers for your help, Roden, but you're not playing now. We've just, I think, at least for the first few games, you have to stick with the squad that got you up. But sometimes, you know, I think that's how it normally works. Evening, everyone. Evening, Jason. Be sure to smash a like, everyone in here. I've got over 70 people in here, which is cool because I don't often live stream, and I'll get worried about live stream because I'm such like a, oh, do people actually care? Do people care about me? That's what I'm always just like that. I don't know why. I always have been. As in, I don't know. I just think, does anyone even care if I live stream? I don't know why I do that. If you're new as well, subscribe. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Yes, Ollie. Hello. Danny talks sports. Ollie, what lessons has Farke learnt from last season? Late subs, rotation, sticking out with form players. Changing the goalkeeper seems to be our turning point this season. Yeah, obviously he still does a lot of that. Late subs, rotation, sticking out with out of form players. I guess you're right. Yeah, I mean, he still does. He still does do that. I think the biggest thing, the most ballsy thing he does is change Meslier. We do late subs, too late sometimes. Rotation, he doesn't rotate the squad enough, and also he sticks with out of form players. For example, Brendan Aronson. So yeah, maybe he hasn't learned his lessons from. I mean, he'll learn his lessons from last year if we get promoted. I think what we're seeing more this year is points over performances, and especially in a league like this, that's what you've got to do. You know, it's fine beating Leicester at their place and at ours. It's fine doubling Ipswich, scoring 4 goals against them. When it actually mattered, then performances mean nothing. No one remembers performances. You only remember points on the board. Can you guys remember how we played against, I don't know. I can't even think of anyone beating the season. I can't even think of anyone in the championship who we've beaten. We've beaten a lot of teams this year. Can you remember certain performances? Is what I'm trying to say. Can you even remember them? No, you just remember. Oh, that was a good goal. Oh, we got 3 points that game. Do you know what I mean? There's so many games this year we've won 1-0 or we've won like 2-1. We haven't played brilliantly, but you got points on the board, and that's why we're in the position we're in when we can be talking about Premier League football. So I'd much rather that. But I think you're right though. Farke still's got a lot to go, and I understand people that are like, you know, I understand people that question Daniel Farke. I do, but I don't think it's deserved. Well, no, I do think it's deserved. I do think it's deserved to be questioning him. But also, I don't think you sack him. I think it's fine. There's a massive margin, and I fall into the trap of when you lose, the worst thing in the world, sack Farke. When you win, we're going to win the title. I'm that sort of, you know, we're all that bipolar Leeds fan. Of course we are. But there's been games this season. There was a game against Millwall we lost when we lost 1-0. I wasn't thinking sack Farke, get rid of the players. We just got bullied. We just got outfought, and you can lose football matches. Like I just find that you can lose football matches without saying this needs changing, this is happening. Like sometimes you just lose a football match. It's just not your day. You get bullied. You don't play well. You go again next game. I mean, Farke, thanks for the mention. No, of course I'll try and mention everyone on the stream. That's why I try and reply to all your comments as well, because you know what? Imagine if I didn't. That would be like so stupid. Why would you comment if I'm not going to try and reply? Saying that, I haven't replied to everyone on the match reaction video of yesterday. I did. I went out last night. Not out, but I went to a friend's and yeah, got a bit hammered. If I don't go to the last day, if it doesn't go to the last day, we'll help Plymouth. Yeah, too right. Saying 10 games. What if we get 3? So the thing is, right? You're saying about you can start season so well because remember. We started our season well under Jesse Marsh. I was checking my passport, thinking, yeah, Europe's on the way. We've just beaten Chelsea 3-0 at Ellen Road. And then it all fell apart. We finished 17th that season. But, oh no, was that the season? No, it wasn't. That was the season we went down. Oh, Christ. Yeah, even worse. 10 games of poor form will be too late to recover from the Premier League. Some tough decision from Prague and his board. I don't think Farke gets the sack. I don't think, of course, he won't get the sack. But I think, well, actually, I say, of course. Apparently, there was discussions, even if Leeds do get promoted. But I don't believe it. Hello, Ollie from Denmark. Hello, John. We have to be brutal, just like Forest. I don't want to do what Forest done straight away. They signed about 40 players and didn't know where to play where. You know, they've only just started kicking on this season. Let's be serious. What do you think happened with Meslier? Darlow's come in and proved himself. Love how he played. Oh, I don't think Meslier will be here next season if we're a Premier League team. I really don't. Because he'll want first team football, and I just don't think the players, I don't think the fans or Daniel Farke or anyone trusts Meslier anymore. I really don't, unfortunately, for Elan Meslier. But we'll see. We'll see this summer. Do you think that Mr. Bielsa follows us, supports us, and wants us to be around? I know that Tony Yeboah does. I'm still in touch with him. Oh, nice. Tony Yeboah for ages followed me on Instagram, and then I think he unfollowed me. Not a legend in my eyes, mate. That's a joke. Mr. Bielsa, I don't know. I don't know about Bielsa. Of course he does. He's got obviously a small place in his heart, obviously. Still buzzing from the game yesterday. We played well. So many chances, MOT. Yes, I 100% agree. Guy location. Enjoy the live streams. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This isn't really a 5 things we learned because I haven't really spoke about 5 things we learned. I might have to change the title. We need at least 6 players if we go up. And the rest, I think, Giles. 7-0 Cardiff. What game? Yeah, I do remember that performance. We played very well. I can't remember the goal scorers, though. I think we had 6 different goal scorers. Hello, Scooby D2. We need an 8 and 9. All right, let's talk in the chat now. How many? Who would you start? Well, actually, before let's quickly do a yes or no. Stick with Daniel. If Leeds United get promoted, stick with Farke. I'm in that camp. Or do you get rid of him if we get promoted? I want to know what you guys think. Also, subscribe if you're new as well. If you're one of the nearly 100 people in this live stream who are not subscribed, really does help me out. I think we've gained a couple subscribers since starting this live stream. So, yeah, really appreciate it. And smash that like button as well. Do you think the Rangers takeover will have a detrimental impact on our Premiership status? I don't know. I don't really know, to be fair. Just that's not helpful at all, is it? Got to be honest, you're the one that talks a little sense. Wait, got to be honest, you are the one that talks a little of sense. A couple of sites, which I won't mention, talk about themselves. You're about the club. There we go, right? The thing, I'm not even about the club. Well, I am about the club, Raymond, but also I'm just a Leeds fan. I'm not like, and I respect all the content creators. I get along with literally all of them. I'm playing in the content creator cup thing that everyone's talking about. I'm really looking forward to meeting everyone in person. But at the end of the day, I don't want to be, I'm in the know. I've been told that Daniel Farke doesn't like this, but I've been told that I'm a Leeds fan. Like just you guys are. I see something online. I want to talk about it. I watch the game. I want to talk about it. Similar with you guys. You know what I mean? I'm literally a Leeds fan. I'm not in the know. I'm not pretending to have brilliant ball knowledge because there's sometimes when I'm doing like the transfer videos, I can't even pronounce the bloke's name. And I always just say, I've never seen this bloke play football before. Go check his YouTube highlights out. That's what I've done before clicking on this video. You know what I mean? It's just honest. Ollie, I have to go now. Thanks. See you later. Much love together. We're going up. Cheers, Dave. Hope you have a good evening and the rest of your Sunday night. Aronson, nowhere near good enough. So I'm asking you guys like 8 questions. Love you too, Dotty. I'm still nervous too. You're right. Let's get there first. Yeah, exactly. These live streams can come back to completely bite. You talk more sense than only follow you and one other. I'd pay if I could afford it. No, you don't have to pay anything. I kind of joke because there's a few people that are part of the Ollie fans. It's like Only fans, but it's Ollie fans. Ronnie is one of them who's in the chat. He always comments. He's an absolute legend. I think he's been doing it for like 7 months now. Pays a few quid a month. And it just helps me out, helps keep the lights on. Obviously, this is my full-time job. So it's just kind of nice. I don't expect Ronnie to do it. If Ronnie just went, then I'd be like, fair enough. But he's helping keeping the lights on, so I appreciate it. Melier out. Yeah, I think he'll go. Kicking on. Champions League, kicking on. Hats off to Forest. Yeah, Forest are brilliant. Hello, Ollie from Colombia. Wow. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, let me know where you're from in the chat. Right. I'm asking you like 18 different questions. Let's get a quick yes or no if you're Farke in or out if we go up. And let me know where you're from. Because this is cool. From Colombia. Cardiff will have something to play for against Sheffield. Could see them getting something. What do you think? Cardiff are terrible, but so Sheffield United at the moment. So I mean, yeah, it's not going to be easy for either team because Cardiff need points to stay up. There's over 110 people in here. This is crazy. This is why I love doing live streams. I don't know why I don't do them more. I should do them more. Darlow posted on Twitter a pic of him plucking the ball out of the sky. Melier must have shrunk in that. Yeah, I know. But Darlow's come on and done a brilliant job. Oi, fucking oi. Hope you're well, kid. And you, John. Yes. Stick with I was about to say Bielsa. God, what year are we in? Farke. Top channel, Ollie. Thanks for keeping us informed. Stick with Farke for me. Thank you, Brian. You legend. And all of you smash that like if you're watching. Stick with Farke. No, Farke out. If there's a top manager who could take his place. Yeah, who's the top manager, though? Stick with him at least for 6 months. Are we sure he wants to stay? I mean, probably not with us bipolar Leeds fans, especially us content creators as well. He probably watches us and goes, nah, well, he doesn't watch us. Imagine Daniel Farke sitting there going, yes, I want to watch Ollie Ward. He's a fantastic YouTuber. And I don't think he's going to be doing that. Depends on what manager's out there. Fair enough. Hope Farke is gone when we go up. Ooh, fair enough. Dr. Cox. Cox. People are unrealistic. It's always tough the first year in the Premier League because you don't have the previous year's financial backup. Yeah, exactly. We're seeing we're seeing it happen every year with every team that gets promoted. Got to give Farke a chance, of course. He deserves a chance to build that 150 million, 200. But then you look at Ipswich Town, they spent 140 something million. Looks like they're on their way back down as well. It's crazy. I think this says I don't think he'll cut it, but can't deny he's earned his opportunity, which is an awkward camp to be in. You're damn right. I'm in that camp. I think he deserves it. Do I want Farke for the foreseeable? I don't know. But of course, let's talk positive tone because we're top of the league, 5 points clear of Sheffield United. Let's talk positively of Daniel Farke. He's done a good job. He's won 57 out of the 100 games at Leeds United. So yeah, give Farke till Christmas at most. Oh, I'm losing everyone's comments. Where am I? Here we go. Yes. What's that for? Okay, sorry about Farke. God. Farke, if a manager of caliber or Slot, well, I mean, we tried to get Slot and Iriola years ago before we got Javier Gracia. I mean, come on. Terrible stuff, but hindsight's a beautiful thing. Elements of Farke's tactics which could worry me at Prem level. He's been worked out by Russell Martin, John Eustace. Yeah, I get that. I do get that, but he's also... say, let's talk Ipswich Town. He's beaten Kieran McKenna's team twice. Kieran McKenna's beaten, Tottenham, Chelsea, Bournemouth, I think. So I don't know. It's one of them things that I get it, Paul. I do get it because tactically, I'm not a massive fan of Farke's tactics. I don't think there's loads there to sort of digest over. Is that a thing? But I think it's one of them statements, which is it's not a bad statement, but I think it's one of them like, oh, we beat Liverpool. Liverpool lost to Real Madrid. Oh, we're technically better than Real Madrid. No, we beat Liverpool. Liverpool beat Real Madrid. Oh, that means we're better than Real Madrid. It's kind of just a bit like that. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's go to different comments, shall we? Yes, let's give him the chance. He's got us there, so it's only fair. He gets, 100%. I think a lot of you are agreeing that he should be the Premier League manager. Ollie, how does that song go? Leeds falling apart. No, let Chris, you're better than this. We can't start singing it yet. In fairness, his best attribute has probably been his signings. Yeah, that's so true. Tanaka, Bogle, Ampadu. Munich, that's where you're from, Chris. Love that. Farke in. Says John from Keighley. Is that? Got to go now, mate. No worries. Awesome show. Thank you, mate. I hope you left a like on your way out. If there's a proven manager out there. Farke in from Padstow. Farke in Leeds. Love it, Ronnie. Thank you for continuing to support the channel, Ronnie. Enjoy watching the Wilder meltdowns today. I mean, Wilder completely lost his head, didn't he? Crazy scenes. Farke out, Leeds. Big up from Welsh Valleys. Can't sack him straight after he gets us up. People want that, though. People want that, CB. Farke stays on, and it's on a performance-related basis. As always, if it looks like it's going wrong, then it's up to the owners to call time. Good for 8 to 10 matches. Yeah, I think that's fair. Leave Farke alone, please. I'm not in the camp. I'm just letting people talk. We'll keep him for a few months. Imagine if he just turns it around in the Premier League and Farke just goes, we just get top 6. What? We're not even there yet, Ollie. We're not even there. Shut up. Ollie is global. Thank you, Jonathan Wright. When Leeds go up, when Leeds go up, Tom, when Leeds go, if Leeds go up, I'm going to say that again. Knutson, weren't we linked with him before? We might have not. Maybe I'm getting confused. 10 games or I feel like we're talking about. I asked about Farke's signings, and I'm saying, why are we talking negatively about Farke? But yeah, just like Bielsa did. And actually, Farke's getting us up in a quicker time, in points time than Bielsa. But I guess it's style of play, isn't it? It is style of play, and of course, no one for right now is compared to Marcelo Bielsa. I always leave a like. Raymond, I thought you were going, mate. But thank you for leaving a like. Everyone, thank you for supporting me. So I've spoke about Manor Solomon. Would you guys keep him? A lot of yeses, and Daniel Farke, sticking with Daniel Farke in the Premier League. If Leeds United get there. What do you think about that Solomon stunner, says Guy Location, yesterday? Oh, mate, it's brilliant, wasn't it? I'll tell you what, I've said it at the start of the stream. I don't know if everyone was there at the start of the stream. He's brilliant. He is a brilliant player. He really is. I don't understood sometimes, like, he hasn't had the best of games. But yeah, I think he's one of our best technical players, 100%. I really, really do. If you are new around here, though, welcome to the Ollie Ward channel. It's great. Subscribe if you are new. Thank you for the new subscribers. There's been quite a few new subscribers, so appreciate that. And if you like the live stream, smash a like. I'll do more. 120 of you in here, which is awesome. What else should we talk about regards to Leeds United / yesterday's game? Give me your score predictions / or not necessarily score predictions, but like last 4 games. Oxford, Stoke, Bristol City, Plymouth. How many points did Leeds United get? Let me know in the chat. I watched Archie Gray earlier. Do you think he'll ever return to us? Nah. I don't, unfortunately, Martin. Just because I think he'll go on to great levels, Archie Gray. Not that we won't necessarily be there, but I mean maybe when he's about 40, but he's only like 19, isn't he? Smash the likes for Ollie, everyone. Thank you, CB. MOT. Well done, Ollie. Nearly 20. Ah, no, I've been chasing that 20k subscribers for ages now. For ages. We are literally. So I'm on 19,720. So we are 280 subscribers off 20,000, which will be cool when we hit it. We'll probably hit it in the summer, hopefully. 12 points. Stephen's confident. Stephen is confident. And a lot of people who are saying, like 10 points, 8 points, where are we dropping points? You know what I mean? If it's not 12 points like Stephen's gone win, 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 win. If you put like the likes Danny, you put 8 points, 10 points. Where are we dropping the points? Let me know in the chat. We're going for a century. Can we? Yeah, we can obviously get a cut. Yeah, literally, is that the most we can get? Is 100 points? Aren't we on 88? Aren't we? And then, yeah, 9 points. Where do we drop points there, CB? Who do we lose against? Ollie, I've been chasing 200 subscribers for ages. We'll go over and subscribe to Danny. I like your badge, Danny, your logo. That's cool. It's real weird. A few days ago, we have Stroke out, then Dan James, and we're still knocking on the door for me. A reason to give Farke a premiership. It's crazy, isn't it? 3 wins and a draw from our last. Okay, who do we draw against? Brian said Oxford win, Stoke draw, Bristol lose, Plymouth win. Oh, I don't like that, Brian. I don't like that. So 7 points. 7 points. 7 points would be enough, wouldn't it? Yes, keep Farke from Leeds live in Ireland. No, from Leeds, live in Ireland. It was Leeds live. From Leeds, live in Ireland. Nice one, Mike. Win, draw. Nice. Why are we worried about Oxford? Because it's that stage of the season. That stage of the season where it doesn't matter who you're actually playing. Nerves kick in. Everyone's playing for something. Don't lose any more games now. Wow. Probably Bristol. Yeah, maybe. Bristol look good. I've been really impressed with Bristol City this season. Especially against Sheffield United. I thought they were great. No reason why we can't get 4 wins now and 100 points end the season in style. That would be cool, wouldn't it? But it's not the Leeds way. I think we draw against Oxford and Bristol and win next 2. Oxford 0, Leeds 3, Leeds 2, Stoke 1, Burnley to beat Sheffield. We're up by Monday. Liam, don't say that. I don't know if people were in here at the start of the stream. It's my girlfriend's birthday on Monday. That could be my present, though. She'll be like, what have you got me? And I go, we're going to Leeds. There's a promotion party. And she'll go, what? And I'll say, shut up. Get in the car. We're going to Leeds. But yeah, I mean, I hope obviously we get promoted whenever we get promoted. I'll be out for a meal or something. It's just going to be typical, isn't it? And then I'm going to have to go, excuse me. Leeds United, I've just got... You know what I mean? Like, leave the table, that was, and then do a video. I'm off to Sutton United vs Leeds on 21s. Nice. On my... Yeah, fair enough. Wait, Sutton... Well, not fair enough. Sutton United versus Leeds on 21s on my missus' anniversary, mate. It's all good. Surely she's furious. I mean, I'm furious for her. I think we win the next 3 and finish top. Then we give Plymouth 3 points last game as a reward for beating the Blunts. I wouldn't mind it. It'll be funny to see. It was when we played Derby when all the players were just like pissed. You could just tell, like, Click looked like so hungover, like when we last got promoted. And they had to give... I swear we still won, didn't we? I swear Shaq scored or something like that. We won like 3-1 at Pride Park. And that to give us the walk on. That was brilliant. Lockdown, though. Lockdown's crazy that lockdown was literally like 5 years ago. The Easter egg has the key to the Pre-minute. Game over for the rest. Like it, Chris. Things you do for Leeds. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. I respect it, though, Sam. Respect it. A friend of mine in Malaysia just asked if you can move your superb microphone down a bit. He lip reads. Thank you. Oh, so as in so he can see? Maybe more like that? Thanks if you can help a koala lumper. Yeah, I can do it more like that. If you guys can still hear me, all right? Of course. Hello to the Malaysian fan. White scored a screamer. Was that game, or was that the last game of the season, or was that the same game? Was that the same game, Stephen? Ben White Worldy. Okay, maybe it was. What game am I talking about? What game? I can't even remember what game. Am I? Is it the same game where Ben White scored and Jamie Shackleton scored and as far as another youngster scored? Yes, I'm thinking of the same game. Who was the third person who scored? Can someone let me know before I check it? So it was 3-1 against Derby. White scored against Charlton last game of the season. Pervader, that's it, Michael. Pervader. I knew it was another one. Leeds 3, Derby 1. No, see, we've got confused people here. Or have I got confused? Because I'm seeing one here, which is Pablo Hernandez scored, Shaq scored. Oh, and Pervader, but it's gone down as a Clark own goal. Which game did Ben White score in then? God knows. Doesn't really matter, does it? Take your hand off your mouth. Someone is lip reading you. Sorry. They clapped us onto the pitch. God, I feel like I can't put anything near my mouth now. Not like that. Ben White scored the volley against Charlton 4-0. Yeah, Charlton was last game. I don't even know. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's have one more discussion before I let you guys go. Obviously, if you haven't already, smash that like button. Let's see how many likes we're on. Let's see, we got £5. Wow, thank you, Martin. Malaysian fan is so grateful. Thanks. Wow. Well, no, thank you. And thank you to the Malaysian fan. £5 from Martin. What a gent. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Martin. You really didn't have to, but really appreciate it. Thank you. How many likes are we on right now? Let's check. That's one more discussion. Oh, yeah, it was a blur. Great work, Ollie. Haven't seen you live for ages. Craig, I haven't been live in ages. It's my fault. We've got 79 likes, guys. We can get that to 100. There's over 100 of you in it. Smash that like button. Yeah, haven't seen me live in ages. I know. It's, yeah. If you guys want to see more live streams, I'll 100% do more. I need to do more. I need to do more with like content creators as well. Ollie, were you in Beerfield? My brother is there. Yeah, in Germany. When I went to Germany a couple of years ago, we went and watched a game there. They've just, sorry, I keep doing this. That was they've just done something in Germany, haven't they? Didn't they beat someone? Like, didn't they beat like Bayern Munich or something? Or they've got to the finals of something. I saw that. Yeah, brilliant. Martin, that goes towards Ollie's fuel on promotion. It does. Yeah, thank you, Martin. Again, Martin for the £5 there. Thank you. When are you teaming up with Joe? Joe Blackburn? Just Joe? Who? Both of them? I love both of them. Top man, top show. I'm not even going to try and say that, Riles. I don't want to offend anyone. Ollie, get your girl on live stream. Test her and Leeds knowledge. She's not here yet, or not at all. I mean, I do have a girlfriend. I'm not making that up. But no, I don't know if she'd come on a live. I do TikToks with her sometimes. But Just Joe, I'm sure we'll hit up soon. I was in Just Joe's chat not too long ago. Love Joe. I can get him on the channel soon. I was supposed to, actually. I was supposed to do a video not too long ago with quite a lot of content creators. Bit of a fun video. But that was actually when Leeds United was starting to sort of dip a bit in form and the whole Melier situation was going on. And I thought the last thing you guys want is to have sort of like a fun sort of like video. I don't know. I kind of thought it probably wasn't the right time to do like a big type of video that I was planning on doing. So I'm saving it for the summer with all of them. But yeah, I thought there was probably more discussions that we needed to do. Do a collaboration with Take Two Footy. If you guys don't know who Take Two Footy is, he's basically my brother or dad. We literally look exactly the same. He sports Leeds United. It is crazy. We've spoke to each other on TikTok, and I'm convinced he could be my dad. You have to do a watch along with him, would be class. The only thing is with doing watch alongs with people is you have to both have the same sort of live stream or the same, do you know what I mean? I could go, yeah, Leeds have scored. And, someone who I'm watching it with got off on a throw in or something, or they haven't even kicked off yet. And Leeds score a lot of early goals. So dodgy streams might not even be loaded at the time. That happens. Not that I watch dodgy streams. Beat Leverkusen in the semi-final of the Cup. Imagine a third division team in Europe. Yes, that's what it was. That's so cool. I went and watched them live. They were really cool, Chris. I think they got beat that day. But look, they beat Leverkusen. That's so cool. Darlow should be our starting keeper in the Prem. Really? I don't know. I personally don't believe that. I think he's done well, but I think we need a new goalkeeper. Full stop. Rothwell permanent signings. Vober and Aronson deserve another chance in the Premier League. Vober and Aronson. We'll leave that for now. Superman fan. True. Joe is always 5 minutes behind. So am I, to be fair, if I'm watching a live stream. Not that I do watch a dodgy live stream, but if I did watch a dodgy live stream, I'm always behind. I also watch on Sky Go as well, which that's like a minute and a half behind. If you know, you know. Joe's got a new mad tattoo. I saw Joe's new tattoo. Side of his head. I couldn't imagine doing that. Fair play to him. He rocks it. Do any of the teams which only types do any of the team watch any of these type of streams when they aren't playing? Of course, I doubt it. I doubt. They probably see what's happening online. I don't think anyone. I don't think Ramazani and Nonto are sitting around, their TV watching Ollie Ward live stream right now. It'd be cool if they were. Voba needs to go. Get Ramsdale or Petrovic in goal for the Premier League, says Dr. Cox. Ramsdale. I mean, he could have a 9th relegation on his cards if he came to us, maybe. Aronson 100% deserves a role in next year's squad, even as a bench role. Played 42 league games this season. I think we're past redemption at this point. Yeah, that's fair enough, Michael. Definitely deserves. Yeah, I don't think any of the players that are here playing today, not literally today, but in this team, don't deserve to be in the Premier League squad. I think they've all played a part. Even Bamford's played a part. And the thing is, I still do think people obviously need to be moved on. I really do. But I'm not sitting there going, he needs to get out. I don't want him here. I just think people need to be replaced slowly. Well, not slowly. They need to be replaced. It doesn't mean I hate them. It doesn't mean I want them officially necessarily out of the team. But I say that actually, I've wanted Bamford out for the last few seasons, but actually he's come on this year. I say this year, he's had a good couple of games, but I do love Bamford. As long as we don't have Mez in the team, I'm not bothered. Yeah, I don't think Melier will be here. I really don't if we get promoted. Good to see you back live, Ollie. Thank you, Cade. You're an OG. You're an OG. Let's have one more discussion point before I go. I'm probably going to go just before 8. I think there's some other sort of stream starting. I think Joe is actually live at 8. If you want to go check him out after you don't leave here yet. Ollie can't keep everyone, or we end up like the 3 coming back down. So true. That is true. I don't want to talk about who I want to. I will probably do a separate video where I talk about who should stay, who should go, who we should sign, and things like that. 100%. If we go up, that is. Remember, guys, there's still 4 games to go. And remember which team we support. Leeds United. Joe and Connor live at 8 tonight. I'm sure they do it on purpose. Lol. Oh, thank you. I don't know if this is someone who is in the live stream right now. I don't think it is. But someone's just following me. No, they haven't. Sorry, it was a recommended one. It was a recommended follow. If you're not following me on my social medias, you can see it down the bottom here. Look at that. It's _ Ollie Ward _. I'm posting a lot on TikTok if you are of the younger generation or older and like TikTok. On Twitter as well. That's where I post quite a lot. Similar with Instagram. So follow me on there. Let's have one more discussion. Go on then. Let's end it with this. Who has been your player of the season? I put this on TikTok. And a lot of people are saying, Dan James, Tanaka. Let me know who your player of the season is. This hasn't been a 5 things we learned. I don't know what this has been. It's been fun, is what it's been. Liked and subbed, Ollie. Nice balanced take on things. Oh, thank you, Dougie. Thank you, Dougie. What a legend. I don't really... Yeah, I appreciate it. Well, we're gaining a few subscribers here. We're on 19,723. We are now 277 subscribers off 20,000. Ollie, you're live. Wow, Leeds must be going up. No, that's not true. That's not true. It is true. I only go live if Leeds do well. That's a joke. Well, I don't know. Piroe? I mean, yeah, fair. Okay, let's go through them. So I've asked you if you've just joined or if you didn't hear, you're in the shitter and you've come back. Who has been your player of the season so far? I did also, when I put this on TikTok, a couple of comments were like, "This is too early to say." We've got 4 games left. I'm not saying anything crazy. I mean, unless someone has a miracle last 4 games. Do you know what I mean? Mine's been Tanaka. I mean, he's been signed of the season, hasn't he? Dan James, brilliant. Yeah. Joel Piroe, fair enough. Being purely factual, for example, we saw Firpo's defensive phrases against average Preston attack. Will he cope in the Prem? Yeah, I mean, yeah. And that's the argument with the contract situation. Does he leave on a high? But I think it'll be crazy for him to not be offered a contract because of how well he's done this season. But he does have defensive problems. He does. He really does. I think he's matured a lot, but he's only got better since we've dropped down the divisions. He didn't cut it in the Premier League at all. I remember Firpo a few years ago, me included, going, he's one of the worst signings we've ever had. And obviously now he's a brilliant player. You know, he starts every week. He deserves to start every week. He deserves a new contract. His contribution's been brilliant for Leeds United across Europe, but there is defensive frailties there, 100%. He switches off. But yeah, it's just something that you can't judge the future. You know, you've only got to focus on what's right now. You can't not offer Firpo a contract just in case he gets done up by Salah. Do you know what I mean? I think most teams get done up by these tricky wingers. But I think it's a valid point, Michael. Tanaka, James, and Roden. Roden is so underrated, by the way. People do not rate Roden. I'm just scratching my shoulder. People do not rate Roden enough. I don't think he gets enough praise. Roden is honestly my favourite centre-half. I think he's Premier League ready. Tanaka or DJ, honourable mention, Mr. Jayden Bogle. Yeah, I think I agree with that. Solomon, for me, a lone player. He's been class. Yeah, fair enough. Rothwell is up there, 100%. Mr. James has to be DJ. Player of the... Yeah, I like this, Michael. Roden, I like that. Let's get this job done. How did Roden miss that chance yesterday? Can't help but laugh. He played well. That just has to go in. I missed a lot of the second half, so I don't even know what chance you're on about, Michael. That's terrible of me. If you have any social medias, Michael, send it to me if you find it. Melier for having the hindsight to bench himself for team success. Side before self. Firpo not good enough for the Prem. We're not there yet. Coxie. Player of the season has to... hard to pick as team game, but easy to say Dan James is best, but steady and consistent Joe Roden. Yeah, I like that. The biggest surprise is Tanaka, I think. I think Tanaka's struggled the last few games, but we've really got to remember how well Tanaka has done this year. He has been just, arguably the best midfielder in the league. Well, no, not even arguably. He has been the best midfielder. Yes, he's fell off a little bit as the season's gone on, but he's played a lot of football. And it's a lot different to playing in the second division of German football. He's come into the Championship, one of the hardest leagues in the world, and he's shone for 3 million. Yeah, he's been brilliant. I agree with you, John. Roden, like that from you, Cruncher. Ollie, how do you feel the banter has been this season? Last season, it felt more personal. What do you mean by that, John? Like with me or just the team? Or explain that more, John. Roden's our best centre-back. Agreed. He'll have Saka to deal with. Imagine that. Yeah, true. He's played more minutes than anybody. Roden, Warrior up there. Yeah. Roden is everything I thought Rasmus Christensen was going to be. A fighter, a warrior. Rasmus Christensen is just like the softest hard man we've ever had. I think Firpo's a bit too slow for the Premier League. He's getting up there, though, age-wise, Firpo, in fairness. Tanaka has had winter breaks in Germany. He's not used to 46-game seasons. Exactly that. And he's still been one of our best players. Darlow, new number one. Melio turned down scum plus bigger teams. No, I don't think Darlow... Wait, what do you mean? I mean, the whole Melio thing about turning down big teams, I think that's... I still get this argument about Melio that he's still going to be a good player for the future, but I just don't know how long we can risk having him in net to say, well, he will come good soon. Remember, goalkeepers get better as age goes. Yeah, but I don't know. He's had a good few games, Meslier, of course, but Darlow just looks a lot more comfortable. But we still need a goalkeeper for the Premier League if we do get there. Get Firpo sold and get a left back, says Ethan and Leo Gaming. Big Ange to Leeds if Spurs sack him. I like his style of football, but I don't think he's done brilliantly at Tottenham. But it is the history of Tottenham. If you look at Tottenham, though, they've had Mourinho, Conte, Pochettino, now Ange. You know, I don't think it's necessarily all of the manager's fault. No social media fans. Leicester fans were awful. Oh, you feel like as in, yeah, I get that. As in, you thought it was a bit more back and forth last year. I don't know. Yeah, I get what you mean. I think last year it was much more contested and it was much more like 4 great teams going at it, or 3 until Southampton just turned up. 3 great teams just going at it. I think this year it's been. I think you'll start to see a bit more of the banner. I just feel like this year I don't feel like as a Leeds fan we can chuck out insults because we know how quick it can come back to bite us. I still, even if it's mathematically, even if we are promoted before the last day of the season, I'll still be nervous. I still think somehow we can't go up. Sell Darlow, bench Meslier, and get Ramsdale, says Ethan and Leo Gaming. We've been linked with Ramsdale and Nick Pope recently. Tanaka scored because obviously Nick Pope. James Trafford is liked by Newcastle. Tanaka, scoring contribution. Not easy to get forward in a 2-man midfield that's set up to cover and defend. Yeah, true. Similar with Rothwell on set pieces and things. The fans press abuse Meslier in so many different ways for a young lad. Class show as always, Dave the Rave, South Wales. Thank you, mate. But yeah, of course, Meslier was hounded by fans, by media, by myself. But also, I never went. I think fans did go down. You know, I hate it when fans go down the French blah blah blah, mention his nationality and all this stuff, and just being just casual racism. Do you know what I mean? I just don't get that. You could say he's not a good goalkeeper. You could say he's not good enough and just end it there. He needs to be dropped because he's doing mistakes. You know, like that's fair enough. I just hate it when it gets personal. Similar with Bamford, like when he got death threats and things to his house, and you're like, what are you doing? And then when players get racially abused and things like that, you're like, what you do? You can say a footballer's not good enough, or you can say that he's not playing that well without all the other stuff. I never get that. With Bamford, I've been completely honest that, yes, of course, the last few games, I think he's been excellent and probably deserves a start because Piroe can't hit a barn door at the moment. I've never said, I hate Bamford, I want blah, blah, blah. I just think Bamford, if we want to look to the future of Leeds United, you can't have Patrick Bamford there. That's all I thought before the few games he came in. I now don't know what to do with Bamford. He's confused me. Similar with Meslier, you got to be dropped. You're making too many mistakes. If you're a waiter and you keep dropping the food on customers, you're not going to be a waiter anymore. You're going to be put behind the scenes. Yeah, maybe do the washing up, but I don't trust you. I don't trust you out there. It should never get personal. It's insane. It's crazy, isn't it? But that's just football fans, unfortunately. Well, I can't just say that's just football fans. That's a problem, isn't it? If you guys actually genuinely want to see more live streams, I do just love going live because it starts off as a video. I've got a title and I'm going to talk about this, I'm going to talk about that. And then I just never do. I just never do. It always goes off. It just goes off stream. I think. Let's see how many likes we're on, people. If we've got over 100, I'll be gassed. We have 105 likes. You guys are absolute legends. Genuinely, I do love you all. And I'll go at 8 o'clock. That's when I'll go. So a few more minutes, and then you can hop over to Joe's or Connor's or whoever's live and go over there and enjoy that evening. But yeah, more lives would be awesome. You're always so upbeat. I tried to be, mate, because there's no point me coming on here and being like, I think you have a bit of energy. You're watching me for a reason. You might have a shitty day. You want to come here and be entertained. I'm not saying this is entertaining, by the way. Sell him in form, not battered. What? Oh, what? As in goalkeepers? As in like players? Confused. Like, as in like you don't want them to be so bad that no one buys it. Not really sure what you want about Rise, but that just might be my fault. Any news about a new stadium? Not that I know, Martin. They haven't told me anything. I've been asking. No, I'm joking. I don't know. This is what I mean. A lot of people would just say like, you're very just, I don't know, said like down to earth and things because I'm just a fan. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about football. I play Sunday League. Great live. Thank you, Ollie. Craig, well, don't go yet. We've got a few more minutes. And we've had a consistent, like nearly like 100 people in the whole time, which has been brilliant. What do you guys? What do you guys? Let's be completely honest with me. Like live stream, get like more because when I first started the channel, I'd done like watch alongs of the games, but obviously now, like Joe is your king of live streams. You know, Connor does them, Leeds lately does them, Jer now does them as well on a different social media platform. So I just don't know. I feel like I would be just sort of. There's no point because everyone else is doing them. But I guess I give a different insight. I'd like to do more like commentary. Like, I know a lot of them give your thoughts, but I'd like to talk to you guys if you can't see the screen. Do you know what I mean? Like, Furpo's on the ball now. He plays up wide out line to Gruev puts it to Solomon. Like you're listening to like a commentary more than me just going, good shot. Oh, you know what I mean? I tried. I mean, I say I tried live streams. I think they went quite well when I done them in the Premier League before. But would you guys watch live streams? Not live streams. Well, live streams, but watch alongs. Because they could be cool. Again, I just want to thank Martin for the £5, by the way. Or the guy from Malaysia who gave it to me, I believe. Malaysian fan is. I just want to shout out you, Martin. Thank you for that. It really does genuinely mean a lot. That will be going to the, like someone mentioned, that'll be going for the petrol for the promotion party if we get there. Yes, says Ethan and Lee again. Fair. Just Joe's amazing on watch alongs. Always great commentary. He's brilliant in it. That's the thing. Or do I just watch the game, analyze it, and give you match reactions? But we'll see. We'll see. No problem. Cheers, Martin. Melier, pity we could have got 15, 20 million from him now. Nowhere near that now. No, you're right. You're right. What do we end with? One final question before I let you guys go. Thank you for everyone being here, by the way. I need to eat my dinner. That's why I need to go. It's a bit late for eating dinner. I know. But I need to eat my dinner. I need to go to the gym as well. Thanks for everyone for mentioning, how good I look. Nothing from any. There's 100 of you in here. Look how good I look. Raymond, thank you for following me on Instagram. You legend. So, Raymond, you've been in the chat. I'm guessing that's you, Raymond. Thanks for the follow on Instagram. And if you guys aren't following me, yeah, Leeds United fan. Legend, Raymond. If you aren't following me, no, why am I pointing there? Get down there. On all my social medias. Tat up your noggin. You'll get 2K in the live stream. Tat up your noggin. I was like, what? I don't know. Early abuse with Darlow too. Then, do you know all abuse is extremely addicted? Looks into the abuse. Let's go. Love from Cup run or Prem survival next season. Prem survival. You never win the cup, do you? Told you before. I remember that was the reason I subscribed. What, to me? What, because my watch alongs? No, my watch alongs. That's cool. Even Ollie, reckon we get promoted the day we play Stoke or Bristol. I kind of hope, like I keep saying. I mean, you haven't maybe been in it. I don't want it. Is it Rajiv? Do you like those? I don't know if that is your. Is it Rajiv? Rajiv? I don't want to get it wrong. But I like the Rajiv. Sorry if I'm getting that wrong. Basically, I've said at the start of the stream that it's my girlfriend's birthday when we play Stoke. I love her and all. Wait, which Rajiv? Oh, nice. I can't remember which one. It's my girlfriend's birthday when we play Stoke, so I kind of hope we would do it at Bristol. My cat thinks you look great. Thanks. Everyone sub to Wally. Ethan and Leo game. What a legend. Take care. Thank you. Take care. I'm leaving soon. What's your Twitter handle? Oh, never mind. Yeah, it is _Hollywood_. If you guys do want to see Yep and Dad on the sofa, yes, you know about it. Me and my dad, Papa Ward used to do the live streams. Maybe they have to come back when the season starts. Ollie, you're getting your girlfriend a ring then? Is this our fake account or something? What's going on here? We're promoted once when we beat Oxford. We're promoted once we beat Oxford. No, that's not necessarily the case because then Sheffield United have to lose. Cheers, Ollie. Have a good evening. Thank you to you, Michael. Yeah, I'll let you guys go now. I don't really know what this video's been. It's a live stream, and I just wanted to return to doing live streams with you guys because, yeah, it's been like 4 or 5 months since I last done a live stream, which isn't good enough. Live is cool, but love what you do. Maybe some stuff with guests to your channel. Yeah. I love getting Jer on. And I love getting. I do need to work with more people. I do. Yeah, listen, the community is brilliant. We've luckily got so many good content creators out there, which is good. And I'll meet them all when I play in that Content Creator Cup, which is going to be good. And honestly, I'm not even saying this. You're going to watch how good I am at ball. Sorry, hand on the mouth again. You guys are going to watch how good I am at ball. It's going to be it's going to be, you're going to go, oh, okay, this is why Ollie's allowed to talk about football, because he's bloody good at it. All the rest of these who sit there and shout, oh, he's not good enough. Watch this. Watch this space. Might see you at the charity game, Ollie. Yeah, if you're going, 100%, come over and say hello, of course. American and Leeds has a good rounded discussion. I've spoke to him before, actually, on his channel, though. When is the Content Cup game on? 20th of July? 20th of June? 20th of July? I believe. I should know that. The promo will come out as the closer we get to it. But it's so cool. Shout out Joe Blackburn. He's completely sorted that all out pretty much himself. He's been great. Shout out Joe Blackburn. 20th of July. See, Dr. Cox knows. 20th of July. I will be there. I will be playing. I am playing for the Peacocks. It might be the voice, Ollie. Cat staring at the screen. I was about to say treaties, but that's more that you'd say to a dog, maybe? I don't know. Dreamies? That's a cat thing. Or that's what you do a cat. Will you give Farke a chance in the Premier League? I will. I will, Pablo. Who is that in your... Who's that in your profile? Who's that in the profile photo? So you need to... Said you need to show that smile, mucker. It's a cute smile, right? Talk about Gabe. Yeah, Gabe. Yeah. No, not Gabe. Sorry, not Gabe. Oh, Insigne. Is it? Oh, cool. Guys, I'm going to let you guys go now. Thank you. When do you predict Leeds will win the FA Cup or Carabao Cup? Next year. Guys, I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been absolutely just beautiful humans. You've been absolutely... I need to get rid of this because the thing is... No, not that. That's the wrong thing I need to get rid of. This. Because we're not really doing 5 things we learned. We're just having a nice chat. If you guys just want to see more live streams, genuinely, I will do more live streams because I do like doing it. I get nervous that no one cares or no one wants to watch me. But actually, I've seen the support tonight and I could clearly see there is something there. You do want to watch me. Also, what Ethan and Leo Gaming says. Sub to Ollie Ward. We are so close. Ollie, what strips of the team wearing in the Creators Cup? That will be released soon. I'm sure of it. But they're both lovely kits. Oh, they are so lovely kits. I can't wait to ball. Honestly, you guys remember Jorginho Rutter, don't you? This guy. That's going to be in the 10. I'm going to be dancing on Jer, giving him one of these. Just Joe, like that, while I've done him on the floor. He's been nutmegged. Do you know what I mean? He's been nutmegged. I'll then slot one in. Oh, and Ollie Ward, he's got his 18th of the game. Hopefully. You're very good. Stop being shy. Oh, I will. Make Ollie get to a 20. Hopefully this year. Hopefully this year I get 20,000 subscribers. Surely, right? Surely we're at, let's see how many subscribers are off. If you guys are just new, you might not be new, but if you know people who aren't new, no, if you know people who are not subscribed, get them to subscribe right now. We are 277 subscribers off 20,000. That's so cool. That's so cool to say. Guys, I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent. Keep notifications on because I will be doing live streams. I will be doing videos. I upload a lot of shorts now as well. Not like these sort of shorts, but shorts, YouTube shorts. So check everything out, guys. I'm posting the content. I want to hit 20k subs. I want to just do this for you. I want to do this, guys, for you. Your Prem streams back in the day was vibes. It was. They might have to come back. They might have to come back. You guys might have convinced me. I have been Ollie Ward. When's your next live stream? Well, you got to keep that notification bell on to find out. You need to sort your defense out. Me or Leeds? Kev, I'm sorry, I'm now off. But either way, you're probably right. Guys, I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent. And I will catch you in the next live stream. I'll catch you in the next live. I'll catch you in the next video. Turn on the notification bell. Subscribe if you're new. And drop a like. Love you all so much. I really, really do. Ollie Ward looks like Shane Ward. And after that, I'm out of here. Guys, love you lots. I'll catch you soon. Cheerio.